21 News.
At that time, I was going through a divorce, and I just didn't know what I was going to do anymore.
The sign says no turn on red, and you're saying, yeah, I made a quick turn.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
See? I told you. Billy, I've been keeping my eye on you. I've been watching.
He left, and there you go. Left me with these tickets because I never even knew they were there until now. And a baby.
This is the courtroom of Judge Frank Caprio, where people in cases are met with compassion. A different kind of judge. A courtroom like no other. This is Caught in Providence.
Jean Lucien Fontaine, you're charged with going through a red light. What's your car? The light in your lane is red, and you made the left-hand turn. So what do you want to tell me about this?
Your Honor, at that time, I was going through a divorce, and I just had a lot in my mind with going to school and the divorce and having my daughter. And I just didn't know what I was going to do anymore. And when I turned on the lights, I'm sorry,
No, take a deep
I didn't
breath.
mean to cry. So when I turned on the light, and I didn't realize because I hear a siren, like a ambulance car. I hear the sound like in my back, so I wasn't sure. I just looked in the light, and there were no car, and I just turned. I wasn't thinking right. I come here because I don't have the money to pay, and I just give it a try anyways.
You want to try?
To come
If you
here.
could soften me up.
No. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cry. I'm just
All right, come up
going
here.
through too much
Come
right
up
now.
here.
Sorry.
Come up here. Come up here. All right, good luck. Good luck to you. I tried to calm this young lady by joking with her that she came to court today to try to soften me up. And the truth is, she did soften me up, but not with her personal story. What impressed me was that she showed up. Her appearance in court signaled that she was taking an active role in trying to get her life back on track. And as my father used to tell me, it's not a sin to get knocked down, it's a sin not to get back up. You have to stay in the game. This young lady was signaling that she wanted to stay in the game. And I was happy that I was able to reward her for her courage and determination. Gloria Bergeron. Good morning, Gloria.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm doing fine. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great.
Doing good? Great. You're doing great. That's.
Well, not really, but
We'll find out how you're doing. You have 2 parking tickets that go back 8 years ago. We finally caught you.
no.
And you also have 2
They're
red.
not mine.
You also have 2 red light violations.
Yes.
And they're both on Pleasant Valley. No, one's on Pleasant Valley Parkway,
Yep.
and the other's on Raymond Street.
Yes.
We're going to take them one at a time. We're going to take the one on Pleasant Valley Park.
Deep breath.
The light is red. Is that her vehicle?
Where am I?
You're in the middle.
I don't even know where I am.
Well,
Oh, that's me right there.
you're not alone.
There I am, right there. And, oh, okay.
Light is red, and there you go.
Well, I thought I was going to make it.
All right, that was pretty close.
That was
So
right there.
What were you thinking as you approached the light? Were you saying to yourself, "I can make it"?
No, I had my son with me, which I shouldn't have done that.
How old is your son?
He's 13. He's autistic.
What a bad
He's a good
example you're
kid.
setting for your kid. I can't believe this. This kid's going to be a speed demon.
I know. He's like, "Go, Mom, you can make it."
Oh, you're blaming.
I'm like, "No."
Well, you're blaming
Just
your son
kidding.
now. It's not you. It's your
No.
son. Inspector Quinn, go get that kid. Bring him over here right now.
He's at Bradley.
Yeah. Did he give you a standing ovation after you went through?
No, he said, "You made it, Mom."
Oh yeah.
I said, "No, I think it turned red."
All right. Inspector Quinn, how do you feel about this?
Yeah, it was very close, and I can never fault a 13-year-old for wanting to go fast. So. But no, Your Honor, it was very close. It was only 0.3.
All right, this is a We have a state statute that's a state law that contributing to the delinquency of a juvenile, right? But your son's, we're going to charge your son with contributing to the delinquency of an adult. The mama is called the mama delinquency statute, right? The kid's sending his mother down a wrong path.
Right.
I told you to go.
When you get home, I want you to tell your son that he won.
Okay.
Right? When he says, Ma, I think you made it, right?
Right.
You're going to say, the judge agrees with you.
Okay.
And Inspector Quinn agrees with him, too.
He's going to enjoy that.
All right. All right. We're going to charge you for the first one. We're going to dismiss the second one.
Okay.
So you tell your son he won his case.
Okay.
And you flunked.
All right.
It's $85.
Okay, thank you. Because we are unloading.
Now, wait a minute. Now, you have these 2 tickets that go back 10 years ago. Now, you're going to blame your kid on these two?
No, I'm going to blame his father. Okay, this is, what is that? Bainbridge in South Street. That's where his father's family lives, over in those areas. And I never went to his family's house. We were together for like 8 months, and then I was pregnant, and he left, and there you go. Left me with these tickets because I never even knew they were there until now. And a baby. A great baby. Big boy now.
You're a very decent person.
Thank you.
You really are. Your sincerity just comes through.
Thank you.
You know, and I get the whole picture. And you got straddled with this, and you took the responsibility of the child and all of that. God love you for the work you do. I'm dismissing the parking tickets.
Oh, thank you, Your Honor.
Good luck to you.
Thank you. Have a great day.
You know, it's natural to have an occasional woe is me day, when you feel sorry for yourself because you think the whole world is lining up against you. But then you meet somebody like Gloria, who really does seem to have some legitimate challenges in her life, and despite them, has a positive and optimistic attitude. We can all learn a lesson from Gloria. Her son is lucky to have her as his mother, and I'm thankful that I had the opportunity to give her a little break. She really deserved one. I don't suggest you go to law school, all right? I don't think that's your job, right?
Yeah, that's not my calling.
Where were you on June 29th?
Don't know.
I know where you were, Willie.
Face the Nation, Sundays.
Caitlin Silveria. Good morning, Caitlin.
Good morning.
Caitlin, you're charged with parking on the sidewalk on Europe Street.
Yes, sir.
That's in the Federal Hills section, right?
Yes, sir.
How long have you lived there?
I stay with my boyfriend most of the time. That's his house, his apartment on the corner of Europe and America.
Europe and America? Make up your mind. Were you in Europe or were you in America?
It's on the corner. It's right on the corner.
Europe and America.
It's technically on Europe.
All right, Caitlin.
Yes.
Here's the deal. The city has charged you with parking on the sidewalk. Mm-hmm. And the city has showed me a photograph of your vehicle. Mm-hmm. And it shows your vehicle parked in the driveway, but it doesn't show where the sidewalk is.
Right.
Now, if I look at this, I can make a determination. Well, there must be a sidewalk at the end of this picture because they charged her with parking on the sidewalk. But it's a source of amazement to me that the parking enforcement officer takes a picture of your car for you parking on the sidewalk, and they take a picture of your car parked in the driveway. And then I'm supposed to make an assumption that the car was on the sidewalk, but they don't put that in the picture.
Right.
Inspector Quinn, as the chief prosecuting officer, how do you explain this?
Your Honor, based on the photographic evidence, I don't think we could
Wait a minute.
prove the case in the photograph, though.
I think she needs a lawyer. Public defender, get up here. Come here. Are you a member of the public?
Yes.
Yes, you are. You're a member of the public. You want to show the public defender this picture? Would you identify yourself?
Yes, Attorney Voss Altman, public defender.
Your client is charged with parking on the sidewalk, and that's the evidence that the city is submitting. So is there anything you want to say on her behalf?
Your Honor, I can't even see an edge to this curb. I don't think that this photograph is adequate to prove that case.
Oh, you don't think the city can prove its case by clear and convincing evidence?
No, I do not.
Based on that photograph?
I do not.
Oh, you can't see the sidewalk?
Can't see the sidewalk.
Have you checked your glasses this morning?
I did.
Oh. Seems like a pretty compelling argument to me.
Your Honor,
Thank you, Your Honor.
The city's position is, based on the photograph, it appears that the rear half of the vehicle, the trunk portion, is obstructing a portion of the sidewalk.
No. Well, we have a full battle between Inspector Quinn and the public defender now. I don't know. Who do you agree with?
Honestly, I just want to say about the rear end of the vehicle. If someone parks in their driveway and the rear end of their vehicle is somewhat in the sidewalk, they don't get a ticket. So I honestly don't think it's appropriate. Even if I do, I mean, $100 is a lot for that.
All right. I think the public defender made a very compelling argument in your behalf. Okay. The city submitted the photograph of your vehicle parked in the driveway. It's a stretch for me to interpret that picture to say there's a sidewalk there. Do I know there's a sidewalk there? Obviously. Do they have evidence to prove it? No. So I can't, in my mind, say there must be, there should be, there could be. Right? City has to prove by clear and convincing evidence. The photo is not clear, nor is it convincing. Your appointed lawyer made a compelling argument. The case is dismissed. Good luck to you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Good job, Counselor. Jonathan Beerborn. Good morning, sir.
Morning. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Mr. Beerborn, you have a red light violation on Pleasant Valley Parkway and Valley Street.
Correct.
Thank you. We're going to take a look at it. Do you have it, Lisa? Yes. All right. You want to take a look, please? All right. Well, you've traveled 20 feet since the light turned red, but that's where you are.
Yep.
Well before the light.
Correct.
And you went through it. Okay. Is there anything you want to tell me about this?
I'm actually headed to Roger Williams. I do emergency aortic repairs, so I'm bringing emergency equipment to a ruptured patient basically in the operating room. And I did run the red light, but I thought it was probably worth it because I was in quite a rush trying to get to the hospital.
Somebody's on the operating table?
Correct.
And they're waiting for you?
They are.
Was it a friend or somebody you didn't know?
No, I don't know. I said I travel around Massachusetts and Rhode Island bringing equipment to emergency ruptures.
Your Honor, I'm no doctor, but a ruptured aorta, you don't have a lot of time to play with.
You think you were racing
about an hour or so?
You were racing against the clock?
Yeah.
All right. All right. Based on that explanation, there's no question in my mind that this matter deserves to be dismissed.
Great. I appreciate it. Thank you.
All right. Good luck.
Have a weekend.
You know how long ago did you get these pocket tickets?
No.
15 years ago. Willie Williams.
Good morning.
Well, we have a red light violation on Pleasant Valley Parkway and Valley Street.
No turn.
Willie, the sign says you can't make a right-hand turn on red. That's what the sign says.
No, I don't know why. Like I seem like I turned right there.
Wait. Let's take a look. No turn on red. See that?
Yeah, that sign right there. Yeah, I see it. But it seemed like I just made a real quick turn right there. I didn't go like that thing that is the one that goes up and then it turns.
Yeah.
But it looked like I made a right turn right there.
Willie, the sign says no turn on red, and you're saying, yeah, I made a quick turn.
Yeah.
The sign says no turn, and your defense is, yeah, but I made a quick turn. In other words, it's like I went so fast that they shouldn't have been able to see me. Right? You know, I can't believe they saw me.
Yeah.
Yeah. But Inspector Quinn.
Your Honor, I'll have to put that up there. No quick turn.
No quick turn.
Yeah, I'll have quick. Put on the sign.
No turn means no turn, whether it's quick, slow, fast, intermediate, right? Backward.
Backward.
Anyway, Willie, no means no, right?
Yeah, you're right.
You know, it's like when you ask the girl of your dreams to marry you, she says no. The answer is no. That never happened to you, right?
No.
No.
Fortunately or unfortunately, all of them said yes to Willie.
Anyway, Willie, you also have 2 parking tickets. You know how long ago you got these parking tickets?
No.
No. This guy says no to everything.
Yeah.
That was back when he was quick.
Willie, 15 years ago. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't.
I'm going to tell you something, Willie. I know a lot about you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to ask you a question. Where were you on June 29th, 2003? At 5 o'clock in the morning. Where were you? You don't know?
Don't know.
I know where you were, Willie. I know where you were. You were on Iona Street.
Oh, yeah.
See? I told you. All right, Willie.
That was my friend.
Willie, I've been keeping my eye on you. I've been watching.
Yeah.
Yeah?
But I thought I paid those. So
No, you didn't pay,
15
Willie.
years ago.
Inspector Quinn, these are overnight pocket tickets. You know how much they were 15 years ago?
$10?
$10. So I'm going to fine you $10 for each one of those pocket tickets, Willie. But I'm going to dismiss. I'm tempted to fine you $10 for each of those pocket tickets because they tripled. But I'm going to do this. They're 15 years old. I'm going to dismiss the parking tickets. It's going to cost you $85 for the quick turn.
All right. I just need a little time to pay it. But...
All the time you need.
All right, thanks.
Julian Snow. Mr. Snow, you were
Yes.
charged with going through a red light on Service Road 7 and Broadway at 8 o'clock, 8:40 in the evening.
Yes, back in January, I was Ubering so many times, back and forth from Warwick to Providence. I've done it 100 times, but that night I might have ran a red light. It's possible, so I may plead guilty.
We're going to show it to you, okay?
Okay. Yeah.
What do you want to tell me about this?
I am guilty of that charge, it seems. It's a no turn on red, correct? Yeah.
So not only you're very guilty.
Well, yes, there's evidence right there.
You saw the video, right? Evidence.
Yes, and I believe I was on my way to pick up a customer, and I was kind of keeping them waiting.
I got it.
I did make a mistake there.
Okay. Now, besides driving Uber, like, what do you do for a living?
Oh, well, back in January, I was driving Lyft and Uber at the same time. I've just gotten a new job recently. I put together electronics for military and medical devices.
Oh, good for you.
So I haven't had to Uber at all.
Now, I'm gonna ask you a question, okay?
Yes.
I want you to assume for a minute, right, that you were a lawyer.
Yes.
Okay? And you had to advocate for your client.
Right.
And so you're standing next to your client right now, and that video comes up, and you have to say something to help your client, right? In other words,
yes.
This is a big case, and you know that if you can get your client off on this one, that it's going to lead to like a lot more lucrative things in life, right?
Yes.
So you got to dig down deep, and you got to come up with something good, right? So you're thinking now. You're thinking, right? What are you going to argue on behalf of your client?
I would say that there's clear video evidence of my client performing the misdemeanor.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't know what to say. I mean, there's no defending that.
First of all, your first step is wrong, right? The first thing you're supposed to say is, Your Honor, the video is inconclusive.
Okay.
Like that. The first video is grainy. Did you see it? It's at night.
Yes.
Right? It's foggy. Did you see that?
It was, yeah. It was.
You saw all that?
Yes.
You just sunk your client. The first thing you said is, my client's guilty. What I'm saying to you is that the video is not conclusive. It also appears as though you made a pretty good attempt to stop before
I did stop before the turn. I did look. I did forget that it was the no turn on red. Turn on that.
You were supposed to tell me this before. All right. Let me put it this way. I'm dismissing the case. The video was inconclusive, right? But I don't suggest you go to law school, all right? I don't think that's your job, right?
Yeah, that's not my calling.
All right.
I'll leave that to you. Thank you, Your Honor.
Good luck. Charged with speeding. Anything you want to tell me about this?
I wanted to get dismissed because the $100 that I made for the day, I have to pay for the ticket. So what's the point of me going to work?
No, you don't have to pay $195 is the fine.
$95, $5 more, $5 less.
So you have $5 extra. You
For what?
Probably buy
$5 I can't even do anything
You
with.
could probably buy a candy bar.
I don't want a candy bar.